Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today is Saturday, December 20th. It is 5 days until Christmas. I'm going to bring you my bi-weekly grocery haul, and in this haul today I'm going to be using some of my Scene Plus points at Sobeys and almost all of my remaining PC Optimum points at Superstore. So here we go. This is what I picked up at Sobeys today. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Janice. I live and work in Manitoba, Canada. I work at a Canadian grocery store chain called Sobeys, and I do some of my shopping there because we have an employee discount, small discount, and then also because Sobeys and Safeway are Scene Plus sponsors, meaning you can earn and redeem Scene Plus points in store. And I do the rest of my shopping at Real Canadian Superstore because of the PC Optimum points program. Same thing. You can earn and redeem points for PC Optimum in Superstore as well as at Shoppers Drug Mart and No Frills. Typically, I save up my points, both Scene and PC Optimum, all year and start to use them during the Christmas season. Some people, as soon as they get $10 or $20 in points at either store, they use them right away, and there's nothing wrong with that if you want to do that. But for me, I have a goal to be able to make a large grocery shop, or usually a large grocery shop, for basically almost free at Christmas time. This one, my Scene Plus points, I'm kind of going through them at a smaller rate, and that's okay. But I do have a grocery pickup order. It's $4.57 right now, and I have a pan of cookies in the oven. As soon as that comes out, we're going to go pick up my Real Canadian Superstore pickup order. Normally I like to shop in store, but I spent the $1 for the pickup fee today just for convenience because it is 5 days till Christmas. And it's just kind of a crazy time right now. But I did stop in at Sobeys today, even though it's my day off. We were dropping off some gifts to some coworkers, and I grabbed a couple things and used Scene Plus points there to help offset the cost of this. I got some bananas. This was $1.71 for these, and I realized after the fact I'd ordered bananas on my PC Optimum order as well, so I probably didn't have to get them at Sobeys, but that's okay. We'll just, whatever gets to be overripe or not going to be used, I'll probably just use in baking or put in the freezer for baking or to use in smoothies or what have you. And these chocolate drops here, these are Compliments brand, the large C, that's the store brand. I need these for some cookies that I'm making. They're called Mrs. Ashton cookies. I made the dough already. It's chilling in the fridge. Mrs. Ashton is just simply the person I got it from is actually a longtime family friend, and this is her recipe, who she got from somebody named Mrs. Ashton years ago. It's one of her husband's favorite cookies. So, but you use these chocolate rosebud cookie in the center of these cookies. So I wanted to get 2 bags of those just to make sure I have enough for this batch of cookies tonight. They were $2.49 each, and then I also got a package of this Tylenol nighttime. It's an over-the-counter. I mean, it's nice to have Tylenol on hand anyway, but being that it's a nighttime thing, it has like an over-the-counter little bit of a mild sleep aid in it. So sometimes that helps me if I have to get up early in the morning because I do struggle with insomnia. I don't take them very often. It's just not something I want to be. I don't want anything habit forming, but it's nice to have on hand, and I do struggle with some arthritis pain in my knee too, so it's nice to be able to kind of offset that when you go to sleep. So my staff discount is 10% off my first $150 spent every week. So here is how this shook out today. $2.49 each for the chocolate drops. The Tylenol nighttime was $22.99. Bananas $1.71. My staff discount was $2.97, and I redeemed $20 in points. Now, initially, I started out with like $340, I believe, in points, and I've been slowly using these up. So I redeemed $20 in points. I earned no points today, but I'm still sitting at 25,270 Scene Plus points, meaning I still have $250 worth of Scene Plus points. Now, you're going to see in the next clip the bulk of my grocery haul, and that is at Superstore, and I'm redeeming almost all of my remaining PC Optimum points. So that will be almost down to zero, but that's okay. I'm earning a few points back, and then I'll start fresh in January. But I'm not completely in the lurch here because I do have $250 of Scene Plus points left to help get through the end of December as well. So it's not too bad. So if just sit tight, the next thing you're going to see is going to be the Superstore haul, which will be the bulk of my groceries for this pay period until we get paid again 2 weeks from now. Okay, so this is the second half of my grocery haul. Today is now Sunday, December 21st. I bought these yesterday on Saturday, December 20th at Real Canadian Superstore. I did a grocery pickup order, and again, as I've said before, I don't really love doing these grocery pickup orders. Typically, I prefer to go in store and choose my own items, but it is what it is. It was 5 days till Christmas, and things were just crazy busy. both in store and just in life in general. So I thought, let's just put in an order and just be done with it. It was $1 for pickup fee, so not that bad. Only bad thing was, or downside, pardon me, was that when we got there and checked in, it still took them 45 minutes to bring our stuff to the car. So that was a little bit of a wait. But then again, if you're in store, it was crowded and you probably would have waiting in a long lineup to check out, even shopping in person. So no matter how you do it, 5 days before Christmas, it's going to be busy. So here's what I picked up. And I did spend the last of my PC Optimum points on this. And that pained me to do that, but that is why I saved them up all years, to be able to do this. I had said in my last video that I thought about maybe spending $100 this one and another $100, in 2 weeks from now, to try and get through the entire month of December. But I had a pretty significant shop I wanted to do, and I just thought, let's just use the points. I believe I still have about $250 of Scene Plus points to use, and that will get me through the end of the month if I need to dip into those. So for this, I did use almost all of the last of my PC Optimum points, but I did earn some back too. So here's what I got. I got a bag of walnuts. This is for Christmas baking, or just baking in general, because Christmas is almost upon us here. So this bag of walnuts was $12. And when I made my rum balls, I have to grind up 3 cups worth of pecans, and that took almost the entire bag of pecans that I bought last time. So I bought another bag. These were $16, and it probably would have been financially smarter in the long run had I bought the large bag for $33 in the first place, and then I wouldn't have had to buy 2 of these in between size bags. But it is what it is. It's over and done with now, but I wasn't about to spend $33 on them yesterday. I think these I just need maybe for a few more things, and possibly in butter tarts or whatever, and just to have on hand going into January too, as I bake throughout the year. So anyway, I just bought that size of bag again this time, and walnuts, they're both 400 gram bags. Walnuts $12, pecans $16. Bag of dried cranberries and a bag of dried apricots. The cranberries were $8.50 and the apricots are $12.50. I use these in a bread that I make in the bread maker, but they require both dried apricots and dried cranberries. And I haven't made that in a while, and I'm out of both, so I grabbed those. No Name pickles, I believe those were on my offers right now, so I like these No Name brand dill pickle chips. Well, when I say dill pickle chips, that sounds like the dill pickle potato chips, but no, these are dill chips, like sliced dill pickles, basically. Those were $3. I just bought one bag of rolled gold pretzels. I had something in mind to make for Christmas that I don't know for sure if I'm going to get done or not, but it required putting a Rolo in the middle of one of these, and then like a colored M&M to make it look like a reindeer. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that, but if not, we'll just use these pretzels just to snack on. They were $4.99. I got a 10 kilogram bag of sugar. It's upside down because there was a leak in the bag and my husband had to kind of tape it together. That's one drawback again to not shopping in person, is not being able to see which bag has tears and which doesn't, or depending on, maybe that happened as they were handling it, taking it out to the car. I don't know. But at any rate, I was pretty low on my last bag of sugar, so I needed more to get through the last of my Christmas baking. This was $13.99. 2 boxes of Nutri-Grain bars. One is mixed berry and one is strawberry. They were $2.99, limit of 2, so I just got 2 each, or one of each rather, at $2.99 each. And then 2 packages of Crispers to snack on. One is barbecue, and one of these is the dill pickle flavor. And they were $3.29 each, or 2 for $6. So I got them for 2 for $6, making them $3 each basically. And then some drinks here, these 6 packs. These are on sale right now for $3.97. Oh, see, I did not know that. It said limit of 2. I did not realize that. Okay, because I bought 3, my third was $5.99. Had I known that, I would have only bought 2. I bought a regular Coke for my daughter and the 2 Diet Cokes for myself. Had I known that the third one would be $5.99, I would have maybe just stuck with the 2, or possibly done another transaction or whatever. Probably just would have bought 2, because sometimes Shoppers Drug Mart gets them on a 2-day sale on Saturday and Sunday for $3.99. I could have just bought 2 at Superstore and then gone to Shoppers if they're on sale there for 1 or 2 packs there for the cheaper price, and then also earned PC Optimum points over there in doing so. So I goofed on that. One of those was $5.99. That was my mistake. And then an extra 4 liters of 1% milk. I still have a little bit of milk in the fridge, but I'm sure we'll go through it. And that is $5.83 for those 4 liters. And then the red potatoes back here, those are $3.99 for this bag. the little mini potatoes. And then some mini cucumbers, $4.58. And then some more bananas. Again, I bought some at Sobeys, forgetting that I had these on my PC Optimum order. So that's fine. We'll have lots of bananas now. These were $2.11. Actually, the ones I got from Sobeys look to be in better shape than these. These are a couple of bruises on them, actually, and maybe a little bit riper than the Sobeys ones. If they tend to be, if they're getting to be where they're too close to overripe, then I'll just pop them in the freezer to use in baking or in smoothies later. But we'll see. I mean, most of them, they still look okay, but I can see there's definitely one there that has a bruise. So we'll kind of just have to see how it is. We'll eat them one way or the other, whether I freeze them for baking or smoothies or whether we eat them straight up. You know, between these and the ones I got at Sobeys, we'll be fine. We have some bananas on hand now. 2 lemons, these are $1.20 each for, yeah, $1.20 each or 3 for $3. Now, had I realized it was 3 for $3, I would have gotten 3, but I don't really need 3 right now. Usually if I use lemons, it's usually more like to zest them or juice them for baking. So I really probably don't need 3. 2 is more than enough for what I would need. And then a bag of sugar snap peas. This is $8.99 for that bag. That is 680 grams. And a loaf of my white bread for sandwiches, $2.48. Where am I looking here? Yes. And then over here, bought some things for the freezers. This is some popcorn chicken, $10. And then there was a deal on the, actually here, I'll stop here with the sandwich meat first before I go on to the fish. The sandwich meat is $3.50 each. I got some cooked ham and some rotisserie style chicken. I did also get a furnace filter, and that was, I'm trying to read it, $19 for the furnace filter. I need that. And then here, there was a deal on if you bought fish. It was a limit of 4, but they were $8 each. My daughter especially really loves seafood. She loves fish. So, and we like it too. So I grabbed the limit of 4, grabbed 2 packages of salmon, $8 a piece, and then a package of these Basa fillets and the Wild Pacific cod. And not only were they on sale for $8 each, I had a PC Optimum points offer on them as well. And then back here, we're right out of conditioner, and I'm on my last bottle of shampoo, but it seems like we always run out of conditioner first. And during this time of year, with our cold Manitoba winters, the air is dry, and now everybody's hair gets frizzy and dry, and our skin gets dry, and it's just, especially hair, tends to be very staticky and fly away during these cold, dry winter months. So I grabbed 2 bottles of conditioner, and they're $4.99 each, and 1 shampoo at $4.99 as well. So here is the breakdown. $1 service fee there. Cucumbers, I earned 400 points. And bananas, I earned 200 points. And the pickles, I earned 300. And then, of course, on the fish, that's where I earned the most, 3,200 points. My total after tax was $220.06. But I redeemed $210 in points. So I actually am only out of pocket $10.06 for all this. So my closing balance of points are, you can see I redeemed 210,000, and you can see the points that I got there. You see the list of all the points, my digital offers. I'm left with the closing balance of 8,885 PC Optimum points. It's kind of sad in a way, because it's like I don't even have $10 of points left to my name right now. But it's okay. That's what I do this for all year. I obliterate, pretty much I use up all my points during December, and then start fresh in January and rebuild and work all year to have more to use the following Christmas season. That's exactly why I do this. This takes a big bite out of other expenses during December, because there's so many other expenses during December. If you celebrate Christmas and you're buying Christmas gifts, wrapping paper, tape, postage stamps for cards, the gifts themselves, the gift wrap, all that. It's just this, and not having to worry about your turkey dinner and your baking supplies and your month's worth of groceries is a huge weight off my mind. So this is what I do. As much as it pains me to go down to basically 0 points, look at everything I got. I spent $10.06 for this. I've got protein here. I've got some chicken, like popcorn chicken. I've got fish. I've got bread. I've got produce. Last grocery haul where I started to use my PC Optimum points, there was a lot more chocolate and candy and stocking stuffers. But still, I've covered my family for the whole month with all the baking supplies are taken care of. The Christmas meal is taken care of, and most of our other groceries are taken care of too. Yes, there was a couple oopsies in that I didn't realize, this situation here, that there was a limit of 2 on this. So I paid more than I should have on the 3rd case of pop. Well, you know what? I paid $10.06. I think I did pretty well in the long run. And I'm still left with $250 in Scene Plus points at Sobeys. So, and whether or not I'll use all of those the rest of December, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I may not need to use $250 worth of Scene Plus points. It's December 21st already, and there's 10 days till the end of the month. And I get paid again on Friday, January 2nd. So I may not end up using everything. Maybe I'll use $100 of Scene Plus points. You'll have to stay tuned and watch my next video to see if I do use all of those or not, or if I enter January 2026 with at least some points left over. But for PC Optimum points, so no, I'm pretty much bankrupt. I have 8,885 PC Optimum points. So $8 in points. I can't even redeem anything because you only can redeem in $10 increments. Anyway, this is what I picked up yesterday, and I feel that for $10.06 out of pocket, I did pretty well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and yeah, make sure you're subscribed. Thank you for those who have recently subscribed, and make sure your notification bell is turned on so whenever I do post something new, you will be the first to know. Have a very Merry Christmas, everybody. It is cold here, and we got a big dump of snow on Thursday and Friday, so yeah, we're definitely not going to have a green Christmas after all. Have a great week, everybody, and have a good Christmas, and we will see you in the next video. Take care, and we'll see you soon.